4 worst oils you should never touch and 4 you must eat. Every 36 seconds, someone dies from heart disease. Every 4 minutes, a senior suffers a stroke. And in over 80% of cases, it's linked to one thing you use every single day: cooking oil. 99% of seniors over 60 are still using oils that increase stroke risk by up to 75%, raise Alzheimer's risk by 60%, and flood your bloodstream with cell-destroying toxins after just one meal. And most doctors aren't warning you, but the science is terrifying. The raw oils spike inflammation, harden your arteries, feed dementia, and trigger joint pain, all while hiding under labels like vegetable and heart healthy. And yet, one simple oil swap could slash inflammation by 47% in just weeks. In this video, we will reveal the 4 worst oils you should never touch and the 4 best oils you must start using today, ranked from the least harmful to the deadliest, and from the least beneficial to the most powerful. Stick around until the very end, because oil number 1 has been shown to slash inflammation markers by 47%, protect your brain from cognitive decline, and boost heart function in seniors over 60. Every fact in this video is backed by real science. No guesses, no fluff. Just peer-reviewed studies done on seniors like you, and every reference is linked in the description. Before we dive in, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments. We're reading and replying to every single one. Now, without any further ado, let's start with oil number 4, the first one you need to toss out immediately. Number 4. Canola oil. This one fools almost everyone. It's marketed as heart-healthy, low in saturated fat, and safe for cooking. But the truth is, canola oil is highly processed, chemically treated, and linked to dangerous long-term health effects, especially in seniors. Canola oil comes from the rapeseed plant, which is naturally high in erucic acid, a compound toxic to the heart in large amounts. Today's canola oil is genetically modified and chemically extracted using hexane, a known neurotoxin. During processing, it's exposed to high heat, which creates oxidized fats and harmful compounds called lipid peroxides. These trigger inflammation deep in the body, especially in the arteries and brain. A study in the journal Nutrients found that mice fed canola oil had worse memory and increased amyloid plaque in the brain, the same type of plaque seen in Alzheimer's. Another study in lipids in health and disease showed that canola oil raised blood pressure and decreased antioxidant levels in aging subjects. For seniors, this means trouble. Your body is already more vulnerable to oxidative stress, and canola oil adds fuel to the fire. It damages your cells, weakens your arteries, and silently clogs your memory. And because it's cheap and everywhere, in restaurants, dressings, and baked goods, it's hard to avoid unless you check every label. Even worse, it's unstable at high temperatures. Cooking with canola oil can create trans fats, which are banned in many countries for a reason. These fats are known to cause heart disease, insulin resistance, and stroke. If you're still using canola oil, it's time to toss it out. There are safer, richer oils that protect your heart and brain. But this one, it's fake health food with deadly consequences for anyone over 60. Number 3. Corn oil. This one hides in plain sight. It's in your fried food, your snacks, your frozen dinners, and it's slowly damaging your heart, joints, and brain every single day. Corn oil is one of the most inflammatory oils on earth. It contains up to 60% omega-6 fatty acids, and that's where the danger begins. Omega-6 aren't bad in small amounts. Your body needs them, but the problem is balance. Seniors need a healthy ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, something close to 2 to 1. But most people are eating oils like corn oil every day, which pushes that ratio to 20 to 1, or even higher. That's a recipe for chronic inflammation. And once inflammation takes over, your risk for arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and memory loss skyrockets. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that diets high in omega-6 from corn oil led to a 2.5x increase in C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation, especially in seniors. Another study found that men over 60 who consumed high levels of corn oil had a 70% higher risk of fatal heart disease compared to those who avoided it. But the damage doesn't stop there. Corn oil is almost always made from GMO corn, and the extraction process uses chemical solvents and heat. This strips any natural nutrients and produces dangerous oxidized lipids. These are the kind of compounds that stiffen arteries, damage your cells, and speed up aging from the inside. Worse, corn oil is often reused in restaurant deep fryers. Reheated oil produces aldehydes, which have been directly linked to neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Seniors already have slower detox systems, so these toxic byproducts stay in the body longer, doing more damage. And if you're cooking at home, corn oil seems like an easy option. It's cheap. It has a high smoke point. It doesn't taste strong. But don't be fooled. That neutral taste is the result of extreme refining, and it comes at the cost of your health. If you've got joint pain, memory problems, unstable blood sugar, or belly fat you just can't lose, corn oil might be feeding the fire. You might not taste the damage, but your body feels it every single day. After 60, you can't afford to guess what goes in your body. Corn oil is a cheap filler that costs seniors their health. It's time to make smarter swaps, and in the next section, we'll show you what to use instead. Number 2. Soybean oil. This one hides under the label vegetable oil, but don't be fooled. It's almost always soybean oil, and it may be one of the most damaging substances seniors consume on a regular basis. It's cheap, it's flavorless, and it's used in everything from salad dressings to margarine to restaurant food. But what it does inside your body is far from harmless. Soybean oil is loaded with unstable polyunsaturated fats that oxidize quickly, especially when heated. When that happens, your body is flooded with toxic compounds that inflame tissues, damage your arteries, and accelerate aging. It's also extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, just like corn oil. But soybean oil has an even worse track record when it comes to the brain. A 2020 study from the University of California found that a diet high in soybean oil altered the expression of over 100 genes in the brain, including genes involved in neuroinflammation, metabolic disorders, and even conditions like Alzheimer's and autism. Seniors who already have slower brain cell repair mechanisms are even more vulnerable. Even worse, soybean oil affects hormones. The same study found changes in the hypothalamus, the brain's control center for hormones and metabolism. That means increased risk of weight gain, mood issues, blood sugar spikes, and fatigue. Symptoms most seniors already struggle with. It doesn't stop there. Over 90% of soy in the U.S. is genetically modified, and the extraction process involves high heat and chemical solvents like hexane, which leave behind residues you don't want in your food. And if you think cooking at home keeps you safe, check your ingredients. Bottled vegetable oil, usually soybean. Store-bought sauces, usually soybean. Almost anything fried or baked. There it is again. And here's the scary part. Soybean oil has been shown to increase the risk of heart arrhythmias, especially in people with existing heart conditions. Seniors over 60 are already at higher risk of heart rhythm issues, and this oil silently makes it worse by disrupting the balance of fatty acids in the cell membranes of your heart. One more shocker. When tested under heat, soybean oil produced more oxidized cholesterol particles than nearly any other oil. That means more inflammation inside your arteries, more plaque buildup, and a faster road to heart disease and stroke. Number 1. Cottonseed oil. This one is not just bad, it's toxic, and it's everywhere in processed foods. Cottonseed oil is often used in snack foods, chips, crackers, baked goods, and fast food fryers. It's cheap, highly stable for long shelf life, and it has almost zero nutritional value. But the real danger, what it's doing to your brain, metabolism, and entire cardiovascular system. Cotton is not even a food crop. It's classified as a non-edible industrial crop, which means it's allowed to be grown with more pesticides and toxins than any other major oil source. And those residues stay behind in the oil, then go straight into your bloodstream. Cottonseed oil is packed with omega-6 fatty acids, even more than soybean or corn oil. That means every tablespoon delivers a flood of inflammatory compounds that trigger pain, stiffness, and cellular stress. But here's what makes it even worse for seniors. Cottonseed oil contains gossypol, a naturally occurring toxin that can damage organs and lower immunity. And while it's processed to reduce that content, trace amounts still remain, especially in cheaper oils. A major study published in Toxicology Reports found that exposure to gossypol in lab animals led to reproductive toxicity, liver damage, and oxidative stress, particularly in aging subjects. For seniors with already weakened detox systems, that's a direct hit to the liver and immune function. But the most shocking part: a recent study in metabolic brain disease found that cottonseed oil consumption was linked to memory loss and reduced cognitive performance in aging rats. Even without other dietary changes, it triggers inflammation in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for learning, memory, and mood. That makes it especially dangerous for seniors already at risk for dementia. And it's not just about memory. Cottonseed oil can also lower HDL, good cholesterol, and raise LDL, bad cholesterol. That puts more pressure on your arteries, increases your stroke risk, and adds to the burden of metabolic syndrome, a condition that already affects nearly 50% of adults over 60. Cottonseed oil is often used in foods labeled as vegetable oil blend, which makes it harder to spot. But it's there, in your mayo, in your chips, in your boxed snacks. And it's doing long-term damage. If you want to protect your heart, brain, and longevity, this is the oil you need to eliminate completely. No exceptions. No in moderation. Cottonseed oil has no place in a healthy kitchen, especially if you're over 60 and already fighting to stay strong. Now that you know the 4 oils silently wrecking your heart, brain, and joints, these next 4 oils don't just avoid damage. They actively help your body heal. They fight inflammation, improve memory, support your heart, and fuel your cells the way nature intended. Let's dive into the oils you must start using after 60, starting with the one that delivers real results without any hype. Number 4. Avocado oil. If you're over 60 and want better heart health, smoother joints, and sharper memory, avocado oil should be one of your go-to oils. It's rich, buttery, and loaded with compounds that fight inflammation instead of causing it. But most importantly, it stays stable even when you cook with it. Avocado oil is high in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, the same compound found in olive oil that's been shown to support cardiovascular health and reduce inflammation. But unlike olive oil, avocado oil has a much higher smoke point. That means you can safely use it for high-heat cooking like stir-frying, roasting, or pan-searing, without damaging the fat or turning it toxic. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods found that avocado oil helped reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, and increased HDL, good cholesterol, in older adults, especially those with metabolic syndrome. This shift in cholesterol balance plays a direct role in preventing artery blockage and stroke in seniors. But that's not all. Avocado oil contains lutein, a powerful antioxidant that protects your eyes and brain. Lutein accumulates in the retina and has been shown to reduce the risk of macular degeneration, a condition that blinds seniors slowly over time. The brain benefit. A study in Nutrients showed that seniors with higher lutein intake had better memory recall and faster mental processing than those who didn't consume it regularly. And the texture of avocado oil matters too. It's thick, luxurious, and satisfying, making it a great option for salad dressings, drizzling on vegetables, or replacing butter on toast. It gives you that rich, fatty satisfaction without any of the inflammatory fallout. Look for cold-pressed, unrefined avocado oil. It should be green in color, not clear or pale yellow. That deeper color means it still has its natural antioxidants and nutrients. Refined versions lose most of that, so always go for quality over price. One more reason avocado oil is great for seniors: it supports joint health. Oleic acid and phytosterols in the oil have been shown to reduce joint stiffness and support cartilage repair, especially in people with osteoarthritis. If you've been waking up stiff, or if your knees click with every step, this oil is your ally. Number 3. Extra virgin olive oil. If there's one oil that stood the test of time, it's this one. Extra virgin olive oil isn't just a kitchen staple. It's a medicine disguised as food. And for seniors over 60, it's one of the most powerful oils for protecting the heart, brain, and blood vessels. But only if you're using it right. Real extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenols, powerful plant-based antioxidants that reduce inflammation and stop the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the very process that leads to clogged arteries. A major study published in the New England Journal of Medicine followed older adults on a Mediterranean diet rich in extra virgin olive oil. The results: a 30% reduction in stroke and heart attack risk, even in high-risk seniors. But olive oil doesn't just help your heart, it protects your brain. Research published in Aging Cell found that extra virgin olive oil helps preserve cognitive function by reducing beta amyloid buildup, the sticky plaque linked to Alzheimer's. Seniors who consumed just 2 tablespoons a day had better memory, sharper thinking, and even improved verbal fluency. And it gets better. Olive oil also helps reduce joint pain by lowering systemic inflammation. If you suffer from arthritis or stiffness in the morning, this oil can make a difference over time. Its high levels of oleocanthal act similarly to ibuprofen, reducing pain without side effects. But here's the catch. Not all olive oil is equal. Many brands labeled extra virgin are fake blends, diluted with cheaper oils like soybean or canola. You want 100% cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil in a dark glass bottle. It should smell grassy, slightly bitter, and peppery in the back of your throat. That peppery sting, that's the polyphenols doing their job. Use it raw or on low heat. Olive oil starts to lose its nutrients when exposed to high temperatures. It's best for salad dressings, drizzling over vegetables, dipping bread, or finishing cooked meals. If you want to sauté or fry, stick to avocado or coconut oil instead. Number 2. Virgin coconut oil. This oil has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, but now modern science is catching up. And for seniors, virgin coconut oil might be one of the most overlooked health weapons in the kitchen. It's not just about flavor, it's about what it does inside your cells, your gut, and your brain. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, a unique type of fat that digests differently than most oils. Instead of being stored as body fat, medium-chain triglycerides are quickly absorbed by the liver and converted into energy and ketones. For seniors struggling with low energy, poor brain clarity, or blood sugar crashes, this rapid energy boost can be life-changing. A study published in Neurobiology of Aging found that seniors with memory problems showed improved brain function after just 1 dose of medium-chain triglyceride oil. The reason? Ketones. They fuel the brain more efficiently than glucose, especially in aging brains where glucose uptake starts to decline. Coconut oil is also a powerful antimicrobial. It contains lauric acid, which breaks down harmful bacteria, viruses, and fungi in the gut. This helps rebalance your microbiome, reduce digestive problems, and support better immunity. For seniors who constantly deal with bloating, irregular bowel movements, or infections, coconut oil helps clean things up naturally. But there's more. Virgin coconut oil supports thyroid health, a major concern for adults over 60. It helps improve metabolism and body temperature regulation. And unlike inflammatory seed oils, coconut oil lowers C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation and cardiovascular risk. It's also highly stable at high temperatures. You can cook with it, bake with it, or even stir-fry without worrying about oxidation or toxic byproducts. That makes it one of the safest oils for high-heat cooking, and perfect for seniors looking to avoid dangerous trans fats or oxidized oils. How to use it? Look for organic, unrefined, cold-pressed virgin coconut oil. It should smell slightly sweet and natural, not chemically neutral. Use 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, spread across meals. Cook eggs in it, add it to smoothies. Even stir it into coffee or tea for extra focus and energy. Some seniors may need to start slow, especially if they have sensitive digestion. Begin with ½ tablespoon and increase over a few days. Also, make sure you don't mix it with inflammatory oils. Let it shine on its own. Coconut oil has been demonized for its saturated fat content, but study after study shows that for seniors, the type of fat matters more than the amount. And medium-chain triglycerides in coconut oil. They energize, repair, and protect, especially when your body needs it most. Number 1. Cold-pressed black seed oil. This is the powerhouse oil almost no one is using, but should be. Cold-pressed black seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa, is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and immune-supporting oils in the world. And for seniors, its benefits go beyond nutrition. They reach deep into the systems most affected by aging: the heart, brain, joints, and lungs. Black seed oil contains a rare compound called thymoquinone. It's been studied in dozens of clinical trials and shown to reduce oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, and blood sugar levels in aging adults. In one study published in Phytotherapy Research, seniors who took black seed oil daily for 6 weeks saw a 47% reduction in inflammatory markers and improved memory function. But its benefits don't stop there. Black seed oil has been shown to help regulate blood pressure, reduce LDL cholesterol, and support better respiratory health, especially in people over 60 with conditions like asthma or COPD. One study found that it improved lung function and reduced coughing in just 4 weeks of use. For seniors with shortness of breath or chronic wheezing, this oil may bring real relief. It also boosts immune response, helping older adults defend against seasonal illness and chronic infections. Thymoquinone enhances white blood cell activity and reduces harmful cytokine overactivation, the kind of immune misfire that leads to autoimmune conditions and chronic fatigue in aging adults. And for the brain, the results are just as exciting. Black seed oil crosses the blood-brain barrier and reduces neuroinflammation, which is one of the root causes of cognitive decline. Seniors with mild memory loss or early signs of confusion may notice clearer thinking and more stable mood within weeks of use. Here's how to take it. Use cold-pressed, 100% pure black seed oil. It should be dark, slightly bitter, and bottled in glass. Start with ½ teaspoon daily, taken on an empty stomach. You can increase to 1 teaspoon, but go slow. This oil is powerful. You can mix it with honey or lemon if the taste is too strong. Don't cook with it. Black seed oil is sensitive to heat and should only be taken raw. You can also add it to a smoothie, yogurt, or warm not hot tea. If you're over 60 and looking for one oil that supports nearly every system in your body, this is it. Black seed oil doesn't just help you feel better, it helps you heal smarter. Most seniors use the raw oils every day without realizing they're feeding inflammation, brain fog, and disease. But now you know what to avoid and what to embrace. The oils you choose can either speed up aging or protect your body like medicine. So tell us in the comments, what oil are you using most right now? We'll read every response and help guide you towards smarter swaps based on your needs. If this video helped you, like it, share it with a friend over 60, and subscribe for more real health tips that actually work. Your body's still listening. It's not too late to change what you feed it. Start with your oils and rebuild your health from the inside out. Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.